got to Zion, and literally as we entered the park, it started to snow. So we're ready for a snowy weekend in Zion. Well, it's supposed to rain all night and snow tomorrow, and then the Narrows can get closed. We don't want to get locked out of doing the Narrows. So we're gonna try and hike what did I just say? Angel's Landing tomorrow morning. We spent the evening finding a nice camp spot to rest for the next day so that we could take on the Angel's Landing hike. Good morning. Dylan and I made it into Zion, and we are going to go on some hikes. It's supposed to rain. We're wearing our rain gear. It might snow. Like, we're gonna find out. Our first goal is to do Angel's Landing, and we're gonna see how it goes. All right, we just got off the shuttle at our auto stop. It's raining, and we're going to hike one of the scariest trails, one of the highest trails, Angel's Landing in the rain. Now it's snowing, and now it's hailing. Wow, best weather ever. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
I'm tired, but it's getting sunny. Look. Already done like 100 switchbacks, but this one, look at this. We made it up the switchbacks. Almost to the top. Okay, and it's sunny. This is great news. Now comes the part where we're gonna have to climb on chains. Dylan, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, time to conquer his fear of heights. Where are you? There you are. It's snowing, but we made it to the top. It's a little scary up here. What do you think?
Yeah.
There's so much snow. It's snowing and it's very scary up here. We're heading back down. Here? Okay, we made it down the chains. I almost cried a few times. We're putting our micro spikes on. It's the scariest thing. But also a bucket list item. We're freezing. We're putting on micro spikes. Thank goodness we made it. It was too scary to take videos on the way down, but this is the way up. You can imagine how frightening it was to hold onto these chains and look out on these ledges. If you see this snow, that's how hard it was coming down on our way down the chains. The snow covered us quickly and we were extremely cold. We had to stop into the lodge for some warm hot cocoa. Oh my god, it's so cold. Dylan and I made it to the van. Now we're taking off all our wet stuff. Let me turn on a little light. Oh, wrong light. We turned on our heater. We've got towels on the floor, and all of our clothes are soaking wet. And I've never been so cold, but I'm also scared to take it off.
Camera's down.
Yay. We made it back to the van. Dylan and I are both in warmer clothes. I'm still cold. I'm standing next to the heater because I am still so cold. That was honestly the scariest thing we've ever done. What do you think?
Yeah, it was frightening.
It was crazy.
Like, if you're afraid of heights, this hike is already very questionable. And then it was super windy and snowing at the top, like it was snowing sideways.
Like, as we got to the top, like, it wasn't that, we wouldn't have gone to the top if it was like that. It wasn't snowing at all. We got to the top, the literal top, and the wind starts howling and the snow starts blowing as soon as we got there. It was so scary. And the whole way down, I was like about to cry, thought I might die.
It was extremely scary.
It was like I was holding on to the chains for dear life, but my hands were also frozen and I could barely hold on to anything. But we've made it. And it was still, I mean, I wouldn't do that hike again now probably, but
Like next time I do this hike, I have to know that the weather is gonna be like clear, no wind, beautiful day.
Yeah, I agree. Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting a little warmer, but there were times where we were walking down this hike. So this hike, you have to hold on to chains, which I'll show you in this video. But there were times, well, most of the time on the way down, I was on my butt because I was frightened out of my mind. But my feet were also not gripping well, so it was like a whole slipping, sliding situation. There was one part that was steep. There was a chain, but like the steep part was like a rock face that was slippery and wet. And I literally slid down it and I held onto the chains as if my life depended on it because I couldn't catch myself any other way. I was catching myself with the chain. And I've never been more scared. We spent the last couple hours just laying and decompressing and getting warm from our hike. But now we're ready to move on. We got this. After a harrowing experience on the trails, we were ready to get back out there and try again the next day. Catch more from our time in Zion in our next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of our van adventures and our van struggles.